when you bought a new computer, it was so fast, but day by day it was getting slower, and it is now so slow and that the performance is so worse. So what you can do? Well, in today's video, I'm gonna show you and give you some tips that how you can fix your computer's slowness and make it faster. What is up? This is Naqib here. Let's get started. So before we jump into the whole video of tips that how you can fix the slowness, I want to say that please remind of your specs. If you have a bad computer, your computer specification is so bad, so make it good, buy new components and make a good computer if you can, because at the end of the day you will get what you have paid for. Because if you have a bad PC, you will get a bad performance. Like many of us uses hard drive rather than using SSDs for our Windows, and if you are using a hard drive rather than using SSD, you will get a really slower performance from that, because the SSD is so faster and it helps to load everything faster than a hard drive. And if you have lower RAMs like 4 gigs of RAM, so I think you might gonna need to upgrade this, especially if you're gaming or editing. If you're editing, I think some of the time you will feel that 8 gigs of RAM are also less. So for this reason, you will also have to consider these things. And also your CPU also matters. CPU cores, if you have a dual core CPU, it might gonna be quite slower. So try to get everything improved as you can, because without that it will be harder to get a good performance. Number one tip is disabling startup apps. This is a really big helpful thing. If you don't do that, do it right now. The applications which you don't need, please don't let them start at the start of your computer, because it uses a lot of resources, and for that your computer gets slower. So what you're gonna do is press Ctrl Shift Escape, and then go to more details. From there, go to startup and choose the applications which you don't need and disable them, and that is it. So the second tip which I want to give you is disable unwanted services. In Windows machines, there have a lot of services going on, and for these services which we don't need, this is actually harming us, because at the end of the day we are not using them, but they are using our resources. For this your computer gets slower. So you have to disable these unwanted services which you don't need. I have given some services which you might not need, but many of them you might could need. So I have gave them with their work. So disable which you want and don't disable which you need. So to disable them, press close button and R, go to services.msc, and from there choose the service you want to disable. In my case, I'm going to SuperFetch. From there, go right click on that, go to properties, and then press stop. And after you pressed on stop, then select it as disable, then apply this, hit on OK, you are done. Next one is use no special effects. Say no to them, because if you are using special effects, it will be harder for your computer to load them, or you can say using them will decrease your computer speed and it affects quite a lot. So to disable it, right click on this PC, and from there go to properties, there go to advanced system settings and go to advanced. Then from here go to settings of the performance section and select adjust best performance and hit apply and OK, and you are done. You will feel that special effect list things are looking so weird and they are not having you a good feel, but at the end of the day it will increase your computer speed, and this is what we need more than the animation satisfaction. Choosing best performance power setting, like you have a power plan at your Windows and these things decides that how much power your computer will consume. If you give it the best performance, it will consume more power and it will give you a good performance. So to do that, what you have to do is go to control panel, hardware and sound, power options, and from there choose high performance. That's it. Virtual memory. So virtual memory works really great. It will give you some benefit, and to do that, what you have to do is right click on this PC, go to properties, from there go to advanced system settings, then go to advanced again, then go to performance, from there go to settings again, go to advanced, from there change custom size, and from there initialize your RAM with 1024. For example, I have 8 gigs of RAM, and when I multiply that with 1024, it is 8194. So what you have to do is you have to put that in the first tab, and at the maximum side that is the second tab. What you have to do is multiply the first tab result with 2. For example, my one was 8194 and I'm multiplying it with 2 and it is now 384. Then hit apply, hit OK. That is it. Next is malware. So don't get tensed of this thing because your computer may have malware or may not have malware. So for that, I recommend you to use a good antivirus, because if you use a good antivirus, it will help your computer to keep it away from viruses or malwares, and they are so harmful for you. The malwares are sending your data to hackers. They are making your computer slower. So you have to get rid of them. So you can use many free antiviruses. The last tip which I want to give you is clean up your PC from inside. Like you have a lot of dust going on your computer if you don't clean it up, and I recommend you to clean your computer at least once in 6 months, because if you don't do that, it will get so dusty and this will harm your computer's components, and also it will harm your speed. So this is so filthy thing. Please get rid of this dust. And that is it for this video. Hope you have enjoyed, and this video, I hope that it was helpful for you, because after following all of these steps, you will feel some noticeable difference. I can guarantee you that. So if this video was helpful, of course don't forget to smash the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more tech videos. I'll see you later. This is Naqib signing out. Peace.